Hey everyone, this is Naren and welcome back to a new session of English with me. So how are you all doing? How is your studying going on? Are you improving your English? Today, we will look at a session where I will give you some everyday habits to improve your English. You just need to follow these habits daily to speak English fluently. So watch this video till the end to excel speaking in English. And before moving on to the video, today I would like to tell you a story. A story of an engineer graduate. You know, engineering is not a silly job, or it's not a simple degree that you can achieve. You need to work really hard to be an engineer. And this is the story about an engineer graduate. He, after his graduation, came to UAE for a job. He was searching for a job and later he found one in a very big company. He was really qualified and he can surely crack that interview. He went for the interview, he performed well in the interview, but he was rejected. He had everything needed for that job, except one thing. You guessed it right. He did not know how to speak in English. He can understand English really well, but he cannot speak and he cannot write English. He can write English, but he make a lot of grammatical mistakes and also he lack vocabulary. See, a very well-educated person did not crack his interview just because of English. And see, he is well educated, he is a graduate, a professional graduate, and yet he couldn't speak English because he never tried for it. To be frank, he never really wanted to learn English because he thought it's just a language and I don't think it is much important. He thought that after getting a job, he can improve his English. But he was wrong there. You know, sometimes English becomes so important in our life that we cannot move ahead without English. So the interviewers told him to learn English and to come back because they have hope in him. He was well educated and was a real gem for that company. They wanted him very badly. So they asked him to go back to his country, learn English and then come back. And since he lost his job just because of English, he felt really bad. He went back to his home country, started taking an online class, started watching all the English videos and everything. How much he can, he did everything and he started learning English. He started speaking to everyone in English and now, after 1 month, he is back last week. He talked to the managers of that company and they told him to come back. They told him to join in their firm and he got a really good job. See what difference English made to him. Initially he thought that English is not so important. We can get a job without English, but later he understood that we need English some or the other time in our life. And one more thing, he came back in 1 month. He just took 1 month to learn English. He was so motivated and since he had that very big dream of achieving English, he did it just in 1 month. So even you can do it. See how fast he learned English, he came back, he got that same job. Same way you can learn English. Whatever your purpose is, even if it's just for your self-satisfaction, that's fine, you can learn English. Whatever is your aim, you can learn English. Whatever you wanted to achieve with your English, you can do it. Just try for it. So now let's move on to our video and we are going to talk about everyday habits that can help you improve your English. So the first habit you should start is listening. Listen to everything in English. Be it a song, be it a movie or any reviews or recipes, or anything, listen to it in English. You know, make yourself exposed to English a lot. Be like a sponge and start absorbing things from your surroundings. Listening to English and absorbing it. That is the best way to learn English. Daily listen to something in English. Now let's take a situation like you want to cook macarons today. You want to check the recipe. What will you do? You will search how to cook macarons in dash. What is that dash? In German, in Arabic, in Hindi, in Spanish, which is your native language, you will add in that language. Whatever you are searching for, there is a tendency for you to add in dash in your native language. Stop doing that. Some of you might have added that native language. Even Google has started giving you suggestions in your native language. Whatever you're searching for, Google adds in native language as a suggestion. Why? Because you are used to it. What do you have to do in such a situation? You have to change. You have to make that Google suggestion into in English. Whatever you are searching for, at the end you should add in English. Always check for something in English. Whatever it is, how to change the batteries of my car, how to fix a bulb, how to remove my tan, how to get slim in 2 days. Whatever you are searching for, search it in English and watch it in English. Listen to it in English. Make it a habit. Daily listen to something in English. I'm not asking for your 1 to 2 hours. I'm just asking for your 5 to 10 to 20 minutes. Whatever time you have, just spare that time to learn English. The second habit is watching. Same like listening, you should also develop a love for English language by watching. Watch something you are familiar with. Some movies or stories that you have already watched in your native language. That way you can improve your English much better. When you are watching something the second time, once you have watched it in your native language, right? The second time when you watch it in English, you will be more familiarized with the words because you already know the characters, you already know the story, so you can catch up with what they are telling very easily. So watch something in English. Be it news or any movies or anything, be it anything, watch in English. Also, keep a notebook handy because whenever you find a new word by listening or watching, you have to jot it down because you have to learn about that word. When you find a new word, find some time and look at its meaning. Make a sentence out of it. Make a paragraph out of it. Use it in your daily situations. That way, you can improve your English. You are exposed to a lot of new words. Your vocabulary can be increased. You can speak very good English by this method. Now, the third habit that you need to follow every day is pronunciation. Earlier, we told that we have to find a new word daily. We have to learn about a new word. Now, what you have to do? Take that new word, look for its pronunciation. Because if words are pronounced differently, you are not actually improving in English. You know, pronunciation is an important part of English. When you want to speak confidently, you need pronunciation to be correct. You might be thinking, why we need pronunciation? We know a new word, we have the vocabulary, we know its meaning, we can speak fluently. But sometimes when you speak and you make a mistake in front of someone, they might even laugh at you telling that, hey, it's not pronounced that way. Don't you know? If someone mock you like that, you might feel really bad, right? And also, pronouncing a word correctly will give you that confidence. It shows that you know very good English. So always try to pronounce your words correctly. Take a new word, look for its pronunciation along with its meaning. So developing that pronunciation can build confidence and can help you improve your English. So don't forget, this is the third habit, pronunciation. Look for words and their pronunciation. Also, when you come across any person speaking a word differently from yours, look for its correct pronunciation. It is also a way to improve yourself. When you're watching something or listening to something and you heard a word that you're familiar with but you are not pronouncing it the same way, you need to check it. Is it pronounced that way? Or is yours is right or theirs? Sometimes some words are pronounced differently in different places. So check for the accents. By that you are also developing your different skills in English. See what all benefits you are getting just by following simple steps every day. So don't forget, start looking for the pronunciation. Now the last habit that you need to follow is discussion. Whatever you learn today, discuss about it. Discuss it with different people. When you're meeting new people, talk to them and use these words while talking to them. Or join groups where you can speak in English, where different people are speaking in English. Use these words while speaking. Discuss about the new word you found. Make sentences out of it. Ask other people also to make sentences and share your thoughts and ideas on a new word or a new topic you came across. Also, you have some other opportunities in social media. When people are asking to comment you something in social medias like even YouTube or Instagram, comment it down. Do it in English. See, there is a door open for you. A wide possibility is there for you. Even when I ask to comment down, do it. Comment down something so that if you are wrong, even I can correct you. So let's start today. Comment down a new word that you learned and a sentence out of it. And write a sentence from your day-to-day situation. Not something that is random. Choose something from your day-to-day situation. So don't forget to comment down. There is a possibility and opportunity for you to grow. So these are some habits that can help you improve your English. And from today onwards, start adding these habits into your everyday life. See how little habits can improve your English. A little difference in your lifestyle can improve your English. If you don't have enough time for all this, just try to add these habits into your already following routine. Like when you're eating something and you're free, you don't have any other activity, you might be scrolling through your phone, right? Instead of that, start listening to English. Start listening to something or watching something in English at that time. Or if you're more interested in reading, read book or a newspaper at that time. Or if you're someone who likes to work out, while working out, put your headphones and start listening to English. Or when you're cycling or when you're taking a walk, at that time just try to add English into your daily routine. Add these habits into your daily routine. If you add these habits into your daily routine, without much change in your routines, you can see very good improvement in your English. You don't have to take a lot of effort to learn English. Also, always be confident in yourself. If you are not confident about yourself, if you think you cannot do it, no one can push you. No one can make you do it because you have to do it. You are the one responsible for yourself. So if you are not confident about yourself, no one else can be confident about you. So be confident, be motivated. You can surely do it. So this is all for today, guys. I hope you all liked this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.